Well, one of the both challenging things and fun things about teaching history here at SIU is that students sometimes come into the program with preconceptions about what history is.
You know, history is just a field of memorization. Rather, we bring our classes to life with discussions, with looking closely at documents.
I myself am not that good at memorizing dates, even though I'm a historian, so I try to disabuse some of that.
With, in some classes, reenactments of historical figures and historical events.
When you go into reacting and you're acting as if the character and you're allowing like mindsets at the time to take over, you get to kind of embody historical characters more than just reading about them in a textbook.
We all have signed up for an app, and they can go on during class and live blog what they're thinking in character to other people. They're not critiquing what I've done, they're critiquing someone else. So it gives the student, I think, an element of confidence to become someone else.
One of the main misconceptions about history is that you can't get a job with a history degree, but our majors do very well in all areas of life.
Every other career you can possibly imagine. We've had people go on to law school, we've had people go to medical school.
They've gone into historical preservation and archives and teaching and law, and the list goes on and on.
The other thing the history department has, which I think is very unique, is we have our own student journal that comes out annually.
In our journal Legacy, and actually publishing an essay on a topic they've written about.
You graduate from SIU with a publication on your resume, which is really exciting.
And our students, for their research papers, get to go in, put on the white gloves so that they don't damage the documents, and really work with these original sources.
There's a real opportunity for history students to do things like go in and use the special collections in the library, to do archival work.
And that is, from my experience, a great awakening moment for students when they can actually not just read photocopies online or get into books, but actually really feel the material of history.
When you go into history, you really get to understand that people have had the same struggles you have for thousands and millions of years, and so there's always been people who have been oppressed for certain reasons, and like you can see how the world has grown, and you can see people who were just like you in 10 BC. There's ways they went about life, and there's ways they made their mark on the world, and so there's ways you can also make your own mark on the world.
But it really stands true that the history major is very versatile, and we try to impress that upon our students, that you can do anything with history. You don't have to become a professional historian. You can really sort of enter the professional world with not just a knowledge of the past, but with a lot of skills to help you along for the rest of your life.